motorcycle that I bought used with two previous owners. The first owner supposedly dropped it and it fell on its side. And when it fell on its side, it had that mark right there. It had that right there. Doesn't look too serious. It looks just like some paint got scuffed up. I think the shifter right here is a little wacky, so I'm gonna get that changed eventually. There's really not too many issues with the fairings other than this crack right here, which is not a major issue. I can probably put some tape there or something for the time being. I guess he had the elimination kit, so it doesn't have that ugly shit in the back. It's got some brand new tires, there's some Michelins. The exhaust, I thought it was a Declovic, I think that's what it's called, but this is actually a Dan Moto. Sounds pretty good. I'll probably turn that on in a little while, get her warmed up, rev it up a little bit as well. But yeah, I got the bike for about $3,400. Originally the guy wanted to sell it to me for $4,000, but some things happened, so I got lucky and got it for $3,400. Eventually I'm gonna change this. I don't think I'm gonna keep that, but it looks cool. It also came with these LED lights that are under the bike, so at night they turn on. I haven't really ridden it that much because A, I don't have my registration, and B, I do have this little issue that's going on, and I'll tell you that about it in a second here. But anyways, if you already knew, this is of course 2011 Kawasaki 650R Ninja. It's a 4-stroke liquid cooled dual overhead cam, 4-valve parallel twin, as you can see right there, or not. Of course, it's got a displacement of 649 cc's. It's got dual 300 millimeter pedal discs in the front, 2 piston calipers. The back has one single one, as you can see there. And the weight's about 449 pounds. I don't know if that's wet, but it's heavy, but not too heavy. The whole issue about if this bike is a good starter bike, I think it is a perfect starter bike. 300 is good, I'm not gonna lie, but you're not gonna get the power that you want after a few months. You're gonna want to push it a little harder. So with this, at least you'll have the speed, not like a 600, but it's got some power. It's really torquey. So anyways, the issue that I have with this bike though is one thing, and that's this right here. It's under the bike. It's really hard to tell from here. I'd have to get under it. Well, I'll show you next time. So anyways, the bike has a leak for the fuel, and from what I think it is, I think it's leaking from the carburetor, line. And I read that there's this pin in there that if it gets worn out and it doesn't get changed over time, it could cause the fuel to start leaking out. And that's what's been happening recently. This is what has collected in the last 2 days in this cup. So luckily it's not dripping from anywhere, from out of the engine area, from the engine bay, which I'm glad it's not. It's just basically dripping from out that tube. So if anybody else is having these issues with this bike, let me know what you have done in the comments. I'd appreciate that. Eventually I'm going to get that looked at to really get the answer, but from looking online and looking at YouTube videos, I think that's what the problem is. Other than that, there's really no other issue. Let me turn around. Give me 1 second. Alright, let you hear what this sounds like. Videos in the future.